Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here today. It means something when people show up, not just for an event, but for each other. In too many of our neighborhoods, especially in underserved communities, the struggle of mental health and addiction are heavy and often invisible. Some of the barriers to treatment include limited treatment options, long wait times for appointments, no continuity of care, and higher likelihood of relapsing, as well as financial barriers, cultural and language barriers, and historical discrimination in healthcare system. There also tends to be a high volume of co-occurring disorders within these communities and lack of treatment providers that cater to this high need. We see the pain behind closed doors, the silence in homes, and the weight carried by women, mothers, daughters, and sisters who are just trying to survive another day. Mental health and addiction are topics that hit very close to home for me as I struggled with it for many years, 22 to be exact. I also come from a family of addiction and high mental health and lost multiple family members to this debilitating disease. I now use my testimony to help others alongside my daughter that still struggle with mental health and addiction every day. Working at Macallister's 90-day men's program, my life feels so full and I have so much purpose every day. I'm able to provide knowledge based on my lived experience, and for that I know I make a difference. I do this with the support of a nonprofit organization called Fat Camp. Fat Camp not only promotes mental health and wellness with a women and girls softball season in the summer, but we advocate for several other nonprofits and community members throughout the year, based on need. This organization has given me and my daughter so much love and confidence over the last 5.5 years of my sobriety. I believe that community is one of the most powerful forces that we have. It's not just a word, it's a lifeline. When we create spaces like our women's softball games, like the ones held during our Fat Camp season, or organize Walk for Sobriety, such as the Macallister's Walk for Sobriety, we are doing more than just hosting events. We are breaking cycles and isolation. We are saying that you are not alone. And we're planting seeds of healing in places where trauma has taken root for too long. Empowerment starts when someone feels seen. It grows when someone feels safe enough to share their story without shame, and it multiplies when we come together not to fix each other but to lift each other up. The work we do is far from easy, and mental health care resources are still so far out of reach for the ones that need it the most. Treatment options for addiction are often scarce or unaffordable. I refuse to let these barriers stop my daughter and I from bringing awareness and walking in our purpose. I will continue to be a part of developing processes and procedures during major disasters to support mental health and hold spaces that center healing, connection, and hope, especially for women and girls who have carried too much for too long. These are great examples that change begins in community, and community starts with each of us showing up with open arms, open minds, and open hearts. Let's continue to walk together, to build together, and heal together. Thank you.